behalf of the Bermuda Police Service, we would like to convey our condolences to the family of Lene Woodley. Our sincere thoughts and prayers are with you during these very trying times. Our thoughts are also with the 24-year-old female passenger who was also involved in the collision. The Bermuda Police Service has launched an investigation into this matter, and we have appointed a family liaison officer who will be assisting the Woodley family during the investigative process. The investigation is led by 2 investigative units. Directing the investigation from the Roads Policing Unit is Acting Inspector Dorian Naswood, and leading the investigation from the Serious Crime Unit is Detective Sergeant Jason Smith. As a result of the investigation, we have arrested and put into the courts this morning a 27-year-old male. We have also arrested 2 other persons in connection with this investigation. However, they have since been bailed pending further inquiries. I will now hand you over to Acting Inspector Dorian Naswood.
As you're aware by now, at approximately 4:05 Saturday morning, first responders attended this collision which took place at the junction of Middle Road and Cox Hill Work. It appears that Ms. Woodley was riding a motorcycle with a 24-year-old female passenger traveling east on Middle Road Work when a white van that was traveling south at the junction of Cox Hill Road and Middle Road collided with it. The van then immediately left the scene. Whilst the 2 women lay injured in the road, a second motorcyclist, a 37-year-old man, was traveling west along Middle Road and tried to avoid both victims. At this time, a black car, also traveling west, drove through the collision scene, making contact with one of the female victims and the 37-year-old male motorcyclist. The car then left the scene immediately. Ms. Woodley was conveyed to King Edward VII Memorial Hospital via ambulance, where she was later pronounced dead. The 24-year-old female passenger was also taken to the hospital via ambulance and was treated for leg injuries. The 37-year-old male riding the other motorcycle escaped major injuries but was arrested at the scene on suspicion of driving while impaired. He later passed the alcohol analyzer test and was immediately released. The scene was initially cordoned off and processed by the Forensic Support Unit and Traffic Collision Investigators. A white van and black private car have since been impounded and are being forensically examined. Police would like to speak with anyone who may have seen the collision or anyone who may live in the area that may have any information that can assist us. Those persons are asked to please contact the Road Policing Unit on telephone number 247-1788. I'll now hand you over to Sergeant Smith.
Thank you, Sergeant Naswood. Right now, we are following very promising leads in relation to this incident. CCTV has played a very critical role and is driving the investigation. There are a number of actions that have come out as a result of the viewing of the CCTV, and as has already been stated by my colleagues, 3 arrests have been made, 2 of those persons have been bailed, and 1 person has been placed before the courts this morning. We are interested in speaking with anyone who can help us identify the movements of the drivers of the white van and the black car in the early morning hours of Saturday, after and before the collision. We need the public to be bold and to come forward and to help the family of Ms. Woodley and to help them to get some closure as to what has happened. Any information that you have that might be able to assist this investigation, no matter how insignificant you may think it might be, we would like to hear from you. You can contact me on 247-1739, or you can email me at jsmith2@bps.bn. There's a family that is grieving. This is yet another loss of a life, a 22-year-old, and we all need to do our part as a community to make our roads safer so that the motoring public are feeling free to travel. Now we will open the floor to any questions that you might have.
There was word to our newsroom that the black vehicle suspected to be involved recently had repair work done to it. Can you confirm or deny this?
This, as you're all aware, this is a very active investigation. We are in the infancy stage. There are a number of leads that are being pursued. But let me say this. The driver of that vehicle and another vehicle that was involved know who they are. No doubt there's a small community in which we live in, and their friends and their family know who they are. And so we will implore those persons who has information to contact us so that we can bring closure and move forward with the investigation.